Hello, I'm TheNerdySteve and welcome to my movie review channel. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate you liking, commenting, or subscribing. Today I will be reviewing Until Dawn in one take. So, let's go. Melanie went missing last year. Now Clover, Melanie's sister, and her friends have tracked down clues that might have led them to her final whereabouts, which is a seemingly empty visitor center in the middle of the forest. There, they find more clues and more questions. That is, until they are murdered one by one until they all die. But they find themselves stuck in a time loop and alive at the beginning of the evening. Can they figure out how to escape? Who knows? Well, I do, but I won't answer that here. I'm a huge fan of the video game that inspired this movie. And a lot of people, or it seems like a lot of people, are upset at the film because it's so different. But I'm not going to hold that against the movie because I like to judge things based on their own merits. And Until Dawn, the movie, just like the video game, is just pure macabre fun. It features tons of graphic deaths with engaging characters while embracing certain stereotypical tropes of the horror genre. It kind of gave me exactly what I wanted. But only kind of. My biggest criticism of Until Dawn is that it doesn't fully have faith in its own premise. Every time all of our characters are killed, they wake up again. And it's hinted that this probably will happen 13 times. And I wish the movie fully invested in all 13 of those nights. Maybe by each night having a different type of threat, or maybe the threats built up on each other. Because that does somewhat happen. And when it does, the movie is great and fun and fascinating. It's taking you places that you don't necessarily expect because anything can happen. However, towards the end of the film, it does something that I think is really lazy. It kind of skips out on some of the nights, and I found this to be a failure of how the film came together. There was just a huge sense of disappointment that filled me, and that sucks. I don't think it really takes away that much from the movie, but it's kind of indicative of how, as I said before, Until Dawn doesn't have faith in its own premise. The entire concept is based around these different nights, and if having that many nights wasn't worth filming, just have less nights. But besides that, I don't really have anything else to say about the film. It's a nice and fun ride. It has a great cast with great chemistry. All the actors really sold this bizarre idea that they found themselves in. They all match each other's energy. The film exists on the line of being heightened satire and realism, and it would be so easy for the performances to cross that line, but everyone is on the same page here. I do recommend and commend the film for its lovely death scenes. They were gruesomely lovely. Like the acting, it exists on this line of almost being too much, but never quite reaches it. When someone gets sliced in half, you don't know to be horrified or to chuckle, but this movie often makes you do both. Overall, I really enjoyed Until Dawn. It definitely had potential to be much better, but that doesn't make it bad. It's fun and scary and intense, and I'm glad I saw it. And if you're interested in mystery horror with a side of self-aware humor, this might be the film for you. I'm the Nerdy Steve, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, like and subscribe and comment below to tell me how right or wrong you think I am. Have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.